needed, so we're looking at 600 amps.
Yeah.
Totally for the, so that would increase what? That back building gets how much?
400, and the front, this building's gonna get 200.
And so altogether, because it's got the, so it's total 4 in the back.
Total for 4 just in the back.
So we're adding 2 more in the back.
Yes.
And then 2 in the front. So it's so.
We're adding 400 amps to the site.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, from right now. Yeah.
Right, and that gives this building 200 amps.
Yeah, 200 here. And
That's great, because I can do my processing in there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, because as it stands right now with 30 amps of 480, right, or whatever it is. How much is that? Doesn't work for simple processing. What if I brought it up to like 100 amps? Could I just add on something small like that? No. No, because you're doing all that work, right?
That's the electrician. We can supply, as long as you use the same voltage, you can do it. You know.
Why am I doing 200 amps in this building?
Just because they manufacture the stuff at 200, so it's supply and demand.
That's the lowest thing.
Well, no, the lowest thing is 100 amps.
Okay.
Well, actually, the lowest thing is what, 60 amps?
I don't know. I'm asking. Okay, so if I got 30 in there already, knowing that they're going to buy the building out from me and everything, and I just want to get it started for licensing, why would I just go with something smaller? You know what I'm saying? Because these guys are going to come in. You saw their paper, right? They want to do this, so they're going to jack everything up anyway,
Yeah,
right?
Talking with Bruce and his oven loads and that type of stuff, he's going to be drawn just a little bit more than
what?
we got.
Well, then why do we? Okay, if he's drawing a little more than we got, then just give him a little more to draw the little more.
No, because if you get a service this building, you need to cut loose that building.
So they're connected?
Yeah. See,
they are connected.
Right now, the power for this building is being robbed off of that building.
Is that right?
I don't know, because I don't go beyond the meter.
Okay, so that building's sucking this building?
Yeah, there's 1 meter on that building, and there's 1 meter on that far building. There's no meter on this building.
The big building here?
This building here is getting power from that building there.
Okay, so this one's getting, this building here is getting power from that building there.
Right.
Correct.
Okay, so 30 amps ain't shit then. 30 amps ain't gonna do it. It's gotta have its own gig.
So what's happening, okay, is that the power for this building right now, there's an emergency fire pump in here.
Right.
It has to be powered. It's probably pre-meter power. You know,
Old
back
school.
in the day.
Yeah.
Old school, okay.
What happens then?
Well, it means you've been robbing power for however many years that building.
From who? Who robbing it from who though? From us?
From the public utility district.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, from all the people in Grace Harbor.
Are you serious? Yeah, but that's not our fault, right?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, it's your building, but if that thing's pre-wired, I don't think that it is, okay? But it's probably on a breaker in there. It's fed from this building here. If we killed power to this building here, power to this building dies as well.
Okay, so I got that. So that's what we want to do.
So we need to
Separate them.
Power into here. We need to get rid of the 30 amps. It comes into here.
So you would cut that sucker off. It's got its own gig now.
It's got its own gig. This will have its own gig, and that'll have that own.
That works. Now, what do you think the cost of that's going to be?
The difference in the cost of the materials to go from 100 amps to 200 amps is going to be less than $500.
Is that okay?
And the value added to the system
is immeasurable. Let's call it that way. It's immeasurable.
Okay.
That's a big word.
We wanted 2 ovens. We'd like to get 3. Can we?
Yeah, forget him. No.
You're screwed. Yeah, no problem.
Right. Okay.
So I'm just thinking in terms of what they make.
How long would this all take to put in? I give you a check tomorrow. How much does it take to put in?
Depends on what we have in stock for the transformer. If they're in stock, it'll take a...
Like what's that in a guesstimate?
Less than a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so my regulatory compliance paperwork with the state ends in on this. Coming closer. It's a documentary for me. So it ends in July 19th. I would not be able to. It would not be done by July 19th. No.
You never know.
Well, no. Just
see what's on the shelf and what's on the.
Okay, that's what it is. It's what you guys got on the shelf
this
next.
Is your opportunity to pray hard.
And all the
I'm praying hard.
What we have.
Okay, and then so then you guys have to have an inspection after you guys do all this, and that's the L&I guy. That's Chuck or Wayne, huh?
Or somebody else.
Charlie or Wayne or whoever the Jensen.
Okay. And that would, and so you, when this is all done, the thing.
We wait for the inspection to get done, and then once it's done, then we put our stuff up.
What do you mean you put your stuff? How does that work? You guys
Well,
you guys don't get inspected. You guys are the PUD.
No. What I mean is his work has to be inspected before we hook our power through his stuff.
Oh, so you start first. That's what I'm trying to get at. Who starts first? You do.
He can start on his primary stuff overhead.
Yeah, I can get-
After you pay your fee, he's got to change transformers.
Sure, do that, yeah.
At the same time, I can be building a
Yeah, I
200
can
amp
get all my
service and a
paperwork
400 amp service.
done inside the office, get the billing out, get the crew coordinator, the drawing that he'll need to send the crew out to do. And then it would be a matter of, we're going to look for the payment. The payment sends it to the crew.
I send the payment straight up.
Yeah, and then once that's done, he'll assign a crew to come out and redo what we need to do here. I don't think it'll take all that long as we can coordinate the gate.
The gate.
Closing, yeah, because they'll need to come in here.
Okay, and then I guess so we're doing it overhead, right? And that's legal, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then when these guys take over, pray that they take over and they buy me out, they're gonna do it all underground. Is that what they're doing?
Well, when you get much bigger than 400 amps, you're kind of obligated to go underground just because of the weight and the size of the stuff.
And these are old poles too.
No, they're not turbo. They redid this 10 years ago.
Yeah, these are fairly new on the highway,
Yeah.
so they're not that old.
So what happens with all the aluminum? Like it's not worth anything, right?
It's worth something, but it's not worth as much as copper.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like beer cans as opposed to.
Okay. So okay.
34 cents a pound.
Okay.
$2.65.
Can you guys add anything else to my wonderful documentary?
Well, I hope it works great.
All right. You think it's gonna work great?
I'm convinced.
Okay. So when can we get? Do I have to give you guys money now? When do I start giving you
He's
guys?
got to go calculate everything.
Right.
You
That's
could
why
give
I
me
took
money now.
measurements.
All right.
That's why I took measurements to find out how long it is. I need to do the research to find out how big the wire is existing because it's so high I can't tell.
Got it.
So I'm going to find that out, and then if it's big enough, I don't have to exchange it at all. All I do is add an extra wire for the neutral, which is not there right now.
Which is not there now. Okay. And if you got to exchange it, that's the way it is.
Yeah, and that's going to be part of the cost that I figure out.
Okay. So why don't you just exchange it? No.
Why?
Why? Okay. Okay. If you don't need to, right?
Yeah, and if they're going to do Taj Mahal, they'll take everything out.
That's right. That's right. That's very smart. Okay, got it. That's cool. There's nothing else I gotta worry about, huh?
No, sir. We're done.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only thing that would make it work is the parts delays that take time. Because once the money's paid, it's easy.
The directive is go see what you have in your yard and make it work.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna go look.
And then you gotta order stuff. That's what happens with all the guys you had to order stuff.
Well, I mean, the switch gear's got to get ordered. That stuff's still got to get ordered.
Okay.
You know, so that's got to get ordered.
Clement, thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome, Richard.
Thank you. And thank you very much, Leeland.
No problem, Charles.
Right? Okay. As they sail off into the sunset, this starts the electrical trip. Okay, any closing words for us?
You'll see it in the documentary.
Well, CNN
Yeah, the big, yeah, the
the big networks.
yeah, you know, because they were doing. You guys see the one about Colorado? They were doing Colorado.
Yep.
They showed weeks and weeks of focusing on two guys in Colorado that were. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So Leeland.
Myself.
There you go.
Yep. Hey, Leeland.
You get some royalties.
Anything else you got to say about this?
Like the water?
Well, I got a little bit of juice in
Okay. All right. Sure. No problem.
See you, Clement.
here. Okay.
Thank you very much. Yep. There's our Green Harvest PUD. They are the best. Yep. Okay. Now, anything else you want to say? Come on. This is the gate. What do you got to say?
I think we're going to be able to make it happen in budget and on time.
Yeah.
It's coming together,
Yeah, it's coming together.
right? So I
Okay.
think, you know,
Okay. And then what else? And then, you know,
pride
as you
comes
can
before
see.
a fall.
Okay, as you can see,
So-
don't, I'm on the camera.
Yeah.
As you can see, you are now taking over doing the electrical part of this. And you did a great job, and I wanted to tell you that. Thank you very much, Leeland Wilson, and get ready to do that job.
Well, it's, you know, just part of the job,
Part of the job.
what I do.
Okay.
Here to help and encourage.
Okay, great. I'm turning it off. And don't forget, folks, Leeland Wilson, our local Aberdeen guy,
Wilson Electrical Enterprise.
at 360-590-4300. He'll do your work.
There you go.
Bye.